All right. How's it going, everybody? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video. We're going into chapter 1 of the free trading course for 2023. It's going to be a complete extensive course, and it's going to be a playlist on my YouTube channel. So you can go ahead and anytime you need some help reviewing, it's going to be a very good resource for you to tap in throughout the year and as you progress further in your trading journey. The first video, we are going to cover bullish candlestick patterns. Now, you can see all of the different bullish candlestick patterns right here. In particular, we're going to go over the ones that I like the most and the ones that I think are the most efficient. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you guys a secret on how to use TradingView. And TradingView will automatically show you these candlesticks, and we'll go ahead and review it. And so that way, even if you're not familiar with how to spot these candlestick patterns on your own, you can actually just have the TradingView platform show them for you, and so that way it can make it a lot easier as trading as a beginner. Now, these are the multiple candle pattern candles, and basically this is going to be your most bullish candle. Okay, this right here is your second most bullish. Now remember the formation of a candlestick. This is your open and this is your close, right? So clearly this one just pushed up and it closed at its highest point. Here we opened up at this level, and then sellers came in and pushed the level down, pushed the price down. But in fact, buyers were actually able to come back in and push the price up higher than where it opened and close higher with this long wick down here. Now, this is a normal bullish candle right here. This is a neutral bullish candle right here. And this is going to be your least bullish candle of them all. The first one that is my favorite is the bullish engulfing candle. I really love this candle. And so the way it works is you're going to have a smaller body candlestick right here in red, okay? And this is your closing price. So for red candlesticks, you're opening here and then you're closing down here. The bullish engulfing, all right, what you're going to notice is that it opens below our initial candle right here. It has a larger body than our candle right here, and it closes above. This is the textbook definition of a bullish engulfing candle. And so as you can see, we're in a downtrend right here. We get our bullish engulfing candlestick right here, and we start a nice little uptrend. Okay, and the potential direction after a bullish engulfing candlestick is going to be upwards. So this is, the first one that I really like a lot to use. The second one is going to be really a combination of two that are very similar. It's going to be the Morning Star and the Doji Morning Star. So basically, your first candle right here is going to be a bearish candlestick, right? And you have a large move to the downside, okay? And your next candle is going to be this right here. It's going to be this Morning Star, which is basically a little doji like this. And your next candle is going to gap up, right? So it's going to open up higher than this candle closed. So we open up here and it closes above 50% of this first candle. So if we would have opened and closed like right around here, this wouldn't have been a morning star pattern, right? So it's got to take out about 50% of this candlestick. Now, here's a great example of the doji morning star and really how the morning star pattern would look. So you have your candlestick right here, then you have your doji morning star right here, and you see we get an engulfing candlestick, not engulfing of this one, but it comes up 50% more than this candlestick right here. And afterwards, we get a very nice push to the upside. The next one is going to be 3 white soldiers, and it's pretty much just going to be indicated by, 3 bullish candlesticks back to back to back, right? And you want to see them opening and closing in a higher motion. So this is a great example of it right here. And you can see that the second soldier, okay, needs to close above the bear candlestick's close. So that's what you're really looking for, right? Is you want this to go ahead and, close above and really indicate that you're having some momentum here, right? The first soldier, which is going to be this candlestick right here, you want it to trade at 50 to 60% of the bear candle range. Meaning just how we looked at the last one, and you want it to open about 50% or more above. That's what we're looking for as well here. So you have taken out half of this candlestick right here. This next one opens up and it closes above this close right here. Okay, and our third candlestick is going to complete the pattern here. Now we have 3 white soldiers, and it indicates some possible direction to the upside. The next one is going to be the bullish hammer candle. All right, and this is what we're looking for here. This is going to be an open. We come up and close here, but it's got this long tail, this long wick right here. Okay, this is a pretty bullish candle. I really like this candlestick a lot, and it indicates that the potential direction could be heading upwards, right? So if you take a look, we're trading down, we're trading down, we're trading down. We get our hammer candle right here, and then we start some upwards momentum. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is going to be the Dragonfly Doji. And this one is also very useful. So you're basically flatlining at the top, right? So you open here, you come down, you have this very long wick to the downside, and then you close right around exactly where you opened. So the open, the close, and the high is all right around the same level. And then you have this very long wick down below your tail right there. And this is a great example of the Dragonfly Doji. You see we're in this downwards motion. We're trying to make some momentum. We get a nice Dragonfly Doji right here, and then we get a strong push to the upside. Our next pattern is the bullish 3-line strike pattern. And so what you're looking for is you're going to have, this kind of looks like 3 white soldiers right here. You're going to have some upwards momentum, right? You're going to have some green candles right here. And then you're going to get this 3-line strike, right? And this candle is going to take out all of those candles right there. It's gonna take out all of that space. And what you're looking for is you're looking for an entry once we break back above this candlestick right here. When we break above this candlestick here, then you can look to take long and look for some upwards momentum, and you would have a stop loss at the bottom of this candlestick right here. So here's a really great example. You see we have our 3 white soldiers right here, and we get a 3-line strike. Okay, we put an entry above our level here with the stop loss at our bottom here. We get nice upwards momentum afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to Trading View right now, and we'll go ahead and do that real quick. And what we are looking at is the SPX index, S&P 500 index. This strategy is going to work on cryptocurrency. It's going to work on forex. It's going to work on the stock market, major indices. So you can trade this with whatever you want to. In my case, we're going to be looking at the S&P 500. And what you want to do is you want to come up here to your indicators tab and then type in all, and it pulls it up right away. You want to click on all candlestick patterns. Now this is very useful. And what we're going to do is we're going to modify this just a little bit, okay? And we're going to put label bullish color. We'll put this as green. We're going to go to detect train based on, and we're going to put no detection right here. And then for pattern type, in this video, we're emphasizing bullish candlestick patterns. So we're going to click on the bullish only. Now, we're going to get rid of a few of these, okay? We're going to unclick Abandoned Baby, unclick Doji, and we want to look at the Dragonfly Doji, the engulfing candlestick, the hammer, and then we also want our 3 white soldiers. And let me see if there's one more that we want on here. Here we go. We want the morning star and the morning doji star. Now, they don't have 3-line strike on this particular indicator. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to come over here and go back to indicators. All right. And we'll type in 3-line strike. And if you want to choose the one that says TTF on it, we'll go ahead and hit there. And we're going to modify this a little bit as well. So from here, you can modify this to your own particular settings. In this case, we're going to unclick show bearish 3-line strike because we're only looking at bullish candlestick patterns for this video. And then right here, I really like this feature. If you hit plot 3-line strike meme symbols, it's pretty funny. And I like to use that a lot, honestly. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit OK now. And what we've done is we've actually went ahead and all of the candlestick patterns that we reviewed on our chart just now, if they pop up on the screen right here, TradingView is going to automatically populate it for us. Now, how can we further improve, right? How can we make this a little bit better? Here's what we're going to do. So what we've done to our chart is added in two things off the bat, right? We established an initial supply zone, right? And this is an area of resistance where there's a supply imbalance of sell orders that's pushing the price down, right? We see right here around the open, we end up getting this supply imbalance and pushing the price down. We come back into this range, price pushes back down. Right here, price pushes back down. We come into this range again, price pushes back down. And over here, we establish an area of demand. These are two areas where you're looking to be entering trades, right? These are where imbalances are, and those are really good areas to enter your trade and really just help you understand some key areas of support and resistance to further improve your strategy, okay? Now, the second thing is, in my personal recommendation, I would recommend a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. So you can use this tool right over here on TradingView. It's very nice, and you can put your entries and, give yourself a whatever ratio you can look for, right? Some people might recommend a 1-to-1 ratio of using, these candlestick patterns. That's not bad. But, I like to use a 1.5 ratio. So the reason we're doing this is, you want your reward to kind of outweigh the risk, right? And so that way, even if you do take some losses, the wins that you take are going to outweigh the losses that you take. Okay, so if you look at all of the signals, and this is if you're trading every single signal within this time period, okay? This is the 5-minute chart that we're using. And if you take a look, this is the whole entire trading day. So it gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 signals, okay? Now, out of these 8 trades, 2 of them were losses. So we had 2 losses and we had 6 wins. We lost about 13.86 points in losses, and there was 19.02 points in profits, right? And the way that that happened is we had that nice 1-to-5 ratio, making sure that our wins were bigger than our losses. So if you take a look right here, we get a hammer candlestick, okay? And as you can see, we did not get the move up, and we come down and it hits our stop loss. We get stopped out of the play. Here, we get a bullish engulfing. That's what the BE is going to stand for, bullish engulfing. So you have your entry at the top of your bullish engulfing candlestick, right? You have your stop loss down here at the open of this candlestick. And then you have your risk to reward ratio, your take profit area. Now, this trade was a win. Over here, we get a bullish engulfing as well. Okay, now you see we enter at the top of our strategy right here, and this probably is not a good area where you would want to enter, as you've noticed that we've established an area of supply where prices pushed down once before, prices pushed down twice again, and most likely price is going to push down again in this area of resistance and in this area of supply. So you can further fine tune your strategies more and more, but for the sake of this video, we're really just looking at, candlestick patterns. So this one was a loss right here. I actually skipped over here. We had our hammer candle. So we put our entry at the close of the candle, right? And then we're looking to take profit up here. And we have our stop loss down here at the bottom of this candle. Now, as you can see, we ended up getting a bullish engulfing that ended up hitting our profit goals. And if you would have entered at the close for another trade of this bullish engulfing candlestick, that's when we took our second and final loss of the day. Over here, we got a 3-line strike. That's what this purple, emoji is going to be. It's going to be the 3-line strike, and we got a bullish engulfing. We enter in at the close of this candlestick with a stop loss at the open, and we can see we came up and hit our profit goals using that 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. Okay. Next one is going to be over here. And we can see, things are going pretty good, right? So we get our 3-line strike right here. We enter in at the top of this candlestick at the close. We have our stop loss down here at the bottom. And we see we come up and we close directly at our profit target. Very, very nice. Now, after that, we end up getting a bullish engulfing. So you enter here on the close with the stop loss at the bottom, 1-to-5 ratio, and we come up, we hit our profit goals right here. And another one is we get a bullish engulfing here as well. And we enter at the top of our candlestick with a stop loss at the bottom of our candlestick, and we hit our 1-to-5 ratio profit goals. So if you're a beginner, this may help you out a lot. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And check out the rest of the playlist, okay? I'm going to be building a completely free trading course, okay? I'm not going to be trying to sell you guys one like a lot of people do on YouTube. I'm just going to make one for free for you guys, and it's going to cover a lot of stuff. It's actually going to go into very good detail. So watch that playlist and subscribe to the channel.